Greetings, here is a sanctuary, and welcome to Ruin. Hey guys, a couple weeks ago I made a video about what I miss about Diablo 2. I've always fanboyed pretty hard about this game and had a lot of grievances with Diablo 3 and the launch. Now that I'm spending more time analyzing the games and their mechanics, there's a lot of changes that were made to Diablo 3 that I can appreciate, so I wanted to make a video discussing them. The only thing you fight more than demons in Diablo 2 is your inventory. The inventory management for this game was a challenge of itself to overcome. It wasn't uncommon to have mule characters who carried your valuable items you wanted to trade, or if you played as much as I did, entire mule accounts. To get an item from one character to another, you had a few options. If you had a trustworthy friend, you could have them hold the items or hold open an entire game for you while you dropped all your valuables on the ground and then swap to your mules to grab them. If the game ever crashed though, you could risk losing everything that you left on the ground. If you had no friends, you could make a game, wait for the game to perm, so you could drop your items on the ground and then swap to your mules. This had a higher risk of the game dropping though, especially if Battle.net realmed you down. The last one, you could enter a public game that was doing something, drop your items on the ground somewhere, and hope they were still there when you came back with your mule. Diablo 3's shared stash system helped eliminate this issue. The game was built with this in mind, so there's a lot of stash space, and there seemed to be an ability within programming to make it easier to add more stash space. I hope this system carries on into later Diablo games. In Diablo 2, the cube was used to make a lot of really cool items in the game. With Diablo 3, this carries forward. While the functions in Diablo 2 and 3 were different, each cube plays a big role in the character's progression. In Diablo 3, the role was widely based on empowering your character. You can extract legendary powers from the items that you equip and put them into your cube, passively empowering your character without actually wearing the item that grants the effect. You can use the cube to create new legendaries, re-roll ones that you already have, convert set items into different pieces of a respective set, and most importantly, you can augment your ancient and primal gear. The magic of the cube in both Diablo 2 and Diablo 3 is it takes trash and turns it into treasure, making some of the drops you normally sigh at a reason to be looted. With Reaper of Souls came the ability to do adventure mode and bounties. While the implementation has undergone some changes, the idea is still pretty fantastic. In Diablo 3, there are various areas where you can have objectives to complete. If you complete all the objectives in an act, you're given a bounty cache that can have some exclusive legendaries and crafting materials in it. The idea paved the way for what World of Warcraft players know today as World Quests. I like the idea of having readily available content and quests in areas with exclusive rewards. It incentivizes you to do more diverse content. I hope to see similar implementations and mechanics in future titles. I remember sitting in the Diablo 2 chat channel one day thinking how uniform everyone looked. Before runewords dominated the item pool, you could look at an avatar and know what they were wearing. Green Skull, Vampire Gaze. Chainmail looks with dark gray and black tint, that's Shaft Stop. Gold and black shield, probably Storm Shield. Diablo 3 gives you the ability to customize your character's looks, as well as adding some cosmetic features such as banners, portraits, wings, pets, pennants, that allows you to add personality to your character. I'd like to see this further expanded upon, maybe allowing you to cosmetically change your skill's looks or add an elemental aura around you. This is all a pie in the sky dream though. We'll have to see what direction they go with Immortal, because if it isn't power being monetized, it most definitely will be cosmetics, and a lot of them. This is something that left a huge impression on me whenever the game was still in beta. I made a monk and started testing out some of the abilities, and it was pretty awesome. You'd move quickly, you'd hit a zombie, it'd fall over, turn a little bit of a darker tint, and have lightning shooting from its body. But when I played the barbarian and went through that same area, and I went to bash the zombies in the face, the corpse flew like I just hit a home run with a baseball bat. It had a very different feel from the monk that I was playing earlier. I went to bash a second zombie, and the corpse flew. Its skin deteriorated, and there's nothing left but blood and bone. I had to sit there for a moment and grasp everything that I just saw. I never knew it could feel so good to bash a zombie in the face in a game. Diablo 3 is full of things like this. Your abilities feel good, they look powerful, and they feel powerful. Hopefully you enjoyed the videos on the changes that I liked with Diablo 3. Stay tuned for weekly videos comparing different parts of the game from the Diablo series. Merry part, and blessed be.